What's up, guys? TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back to Factions Base Tour. Your support on this series has been extraordinary. Thank you for the likes and the comments and sharing it with your friends and tuning in every single Saturday for a new episode. Last episode, we looked at a base that was massive and had different, like, prison cell type things within it. It was really cool, and I asked you guys to name that base, and the winner of that little competition comes from Alec Berry, and his choice was Alcatraz because of the prison cells. I thought that was an awesome name. Thank you for all your comments. And today we look at a base on Factions Green here on TheArchon by the faction Aftermath. Thank you for your comment on the video, and we're gonna check it out now. On the outside, it's pretty standard. A little bit of water here, a little bit of water on each side, and then 3 walls. So not impossible to get through, but definitely would take a little bit of time. And that's the standard. The gap, probably about 70-ish blocks, and then it's surrounded by another inner wall, which leads right into the interior of the base. And this is where we're going right away. We'll start up here though, because you see how there's like a big portion and a small portion right on top. Kind of looks like a top hat. Like an awkward top hat. I don't think that's centered, but there's bedrock in here. There's a bedrock bedrock vault, which is cool. They got bedrock vault within their end base, so that's how they chose to use their bedrock. It doesn't have much loot in it right now because this base is actually very new, so they are still in the process of transferring everything over, like all the prop 4 and such. And we'll look at all their loot after, but the base is basically done, but they're still moving loot over is the point I'm trying to make. This is the interior of the Aftermath base. Right when I came here, I looked at the design, the purple color, and you know, the leaves and the wood, and it mixes so well, and it's a little bit different than the standard quartz or just plain wood. They got their own style. They got their own color, the purple color, which I love, honestly. So obviously lots of storage room down here. Well, something a base needs. Lots of room to store their items. Again, there's not too much loot in here, but we are gonna count the loot that they have that they're moving in within like the next day. We're gonna count that within the calculation. But here we go, guys. Here's the best part. Up we go. Check this out, dude. Check this out. Look at how many iron golem spawners they have, dude. Plus they have more. They have, like, they literally can't fit any more inside of this iron golem area. They've got around 200, I think, placed down right now. We'll get the exact in the calculations later today. But oh my lord, dude. So many. They are planning to possibly remove the creeper spawner area and change it into another iron golem spawner area just because they're out of room. Like I said, I think they've got another stack of golems that they can place down. Over here they got pigmen, again, creeper there, and they even got a little bit of a parkour course, dude. I guess they didn't know what to do with the rest of the room here, so they set up a little parkour course, and it's a little fun. Maybe I can beat it first try here. If I beat it first try, dude, I'm a legend. Oh, dude, maybe all this practice on parkour is teaching me. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, this is the one that's going to be hard. Whoop. Oh, I'm going to beat it right here. No, last jump. My bad. So check this out as well. They got a massive AFK pool, and we need to get one of these in the main pandemic or new demic base on the main series, because not only is it just looks cooler in general, it stretches across the entire area, so you're able to activate spawners there, and it just goes in a big circle and continues to activate them all. And again, just looks cooler and looks more professional, I guess you would say. Last thing up here is the giant A made out of bedrock. You guys know this is one of my favorite parts about factions and their bases, is when they use bedrock to symbolize like a logo or something that represents their faction. It doesn't really help anything game-wise, but it just looks so freaking awesome. It just makes you look so powerful and rich. And these guys are very rich. This faction's very rich here on Factions Green. Last thing, there's a few rooms here. There's always usually these under rooms. But this guy just this guy just jumped off. He's had enough. if you go down here, there's actually a little bit of a secret room. Right through this, there's like a, I don't know, some little fun area that this is where they hang out. A secret lever behind this stair, and I never knew you could activate a lever behind a stair, but apparently you can. It opens this up, and just a nice little lounge area, I guess, with a fireman pole in the middle. Nice. This is where they hang out. This is where the aftermath meetings happen. And again, it's nice to have a little bit of fun, even when you're designing these big bases with all these strategic defenses, etc. So yeah, that's really the base in a nutshell. We will quickly head to Home Sky, where they are transferring all their loot soon. So these guys are not poor either. They've got a fair amount of stuff. Their maximum part, their best part about them is obviously the amount of spawners they have. It's the most spawners I've ever seen in a base before. But they do have a fair amount of Prop 4. They've got a lot in this area too, right in here. Prop 4 helmets, Prop 4 pants. Unbreaking 3, Prop 4 is right here. All the good loot, the top stuff is right here. And they got 4 dubs of it just right there. And then they got bedrock chest plates. And these guys know what's up. So I am going to count this in the calculations due to the fact that it's going to be moved in within like probably the next hour or two. It's just because I wanted to film the video. They didn't have time to move it in. So yeah, this will be counted in the calculations. It's getting moved in shortly. And good for these guys, dude. Aftermath, these guys are beasts. That basically wraps up showing off the initial part of the base. We're going to move into the part where we actually talk to the owners of this faction, get some history behind the base, some logistics with the base, and hear some stories from the Aftermath faction. Well, first of all, gentlemen, there's 3 of you beautiful people here, and thank you for letting me tour your base today. How you boys doing? All 3 of you, how you doing today?
All good.
Good.
It's fine.
Good. That's what I like to hear. The owner couldn't make it today, right?
Yeah, we're basically like the high mods in the faction.
Alright, so yeah, the higher mods, co-owners-ish. Yeah, cool. So thank you for letting me do the tour and representing your faction today. This Aftermath base is absolutely beautiful, and before I do the calculations, I wanted to talk to you guys and kind of get a little bit of history on the base, on the faction, and get to know Aftermath a little bit better. So let's get right into it. Couple standard questions. How long's this base been up?
It's been up for about 3 days.
3 days, dude. It's a young gun. It's just a spawn. It's just a little boy. I assume you haven't had any troubles then with raiders or anything, because again, only 3 days. Like, did you just put the claims on it 3 days ago?
Yeah, we recently put the claims on it.
Dang, dude. Well, it's looking good, and I hope once you do get challenged, I hope it stands. Now, how much time and money to make the base? Because that's something I usually ask as well.
We spent about... Walls took about 6 hours, so did the interior take about 4, so...
Alright, so yeah, 10 to 12 hours in total. And did the whole team help, or was it just a few of you?
It was, on the walls, it was 23, me, Jax, Stick Rampage, and Ant-Man and York helped me too.
Cool. So, and how many people live in this base?
Yeah, it's pretty much about every single mod,
Like,
I think.
11 maybe you guys say?
Alright, so you guys got a pretty trusted group of people here. Alright, dude, let's get into some history about Aftermath. So, what was your last base like, Mr. Kiki?
Oh, our last base. It was pretty huge. It was one of the best bases we built.
Yeah.
On the Archon. As Aftermath, all of our faction members worked on it. But the owner decided to invite one of our biggest enemies in the server.
Yep.
So, because the enemy told us he was going to betray, but when the enemy joined the faction, the owner decided to mod him.
Dang, dude. So this guy played your owner. He took advantage of him, dude. So what happened? Like, did he unclaim all, raid everything?
He unclaimed all and claimed the mod base that we had.
Wow, dude. And how much did you lose from that?
We lost about like 70 golems. We didn't have that much at the time.
70 golems. That's still a fair amount. Jeez, man. Well,
70 million.
70 million bucks right there. Well, yeah, and obviously you guys are loaded. You have the most spawners I've ever seen in a base. But what's with the owner now? Like, is that owner still in charge? Because that's a huge mistake, dude.
No, right now the owner's not here because he got mad earlier and he decided to just disband the faction because he just decided to quit. Like, he didn't, I don't know, I guess he wasn't having fun with us anymore and decided to just move on. I
And
don't
he
know.
kind of screwed you over. Like, he just disbanded. He didn't even switch the owner tag over to one of you guys.
Nah, I don't know. I guess he was getting mad at us for like messing around and stuff.
Wow. And he just took it out on you, dude. He went for the low blow, I guess. Final question. Who's your main enemy here on Factions Green?
That would be right now their name is Terror. They used to be Aspire. I'm pretty sure they are the biggest faction right now on the server.
Okay.
But we're more quality than what they are because we have better PvPers, raiders. We can do more than them.
Okay, so you guys are in a pretty big rivalry, you versus Terror. And has there been any massive fights ever? Or, well, I assume there is. What's the best fight you guys have ever had?
It was probably that last one when we had our base. They got TP'd into the base and we just had an all-out war there.
Oh, when your base got insided that one time.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, nothing like defending your base, dude. Going down with the ship. That's one of the best feelings. Well, I guess the worst feeling too. But all in all, guys, thanks for letting me tour your base today. I really wish this base the best of luck. Thanks again, boys. I'm going to head off and do the calculations you guys may be. And I'm going to ask the viewers right now to guess. Will these guys be the richest base that we've ever had here on the Factions Base Tour series? I think so. You can't beat Iron Golems, dude, and you guys have so many spawners. Also, everyone in the comments down below, choose a name for this base. What you think so far? I want to hear it. You guys know we always choose a name for the base, and it's up to you guys. Leave your comments down below. Thanks again, guys. I'm gonna head off to the calculations. See you later, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, the calculations are in for this Aftermath base. Right now, before we do it, is this base going to be the richest base that's ever been showcased here on the Base Tour series? Let me know in the comments, and what do you think this base is worth? Well, I hope you left a comment, and while you're down there, touch that like button. Here we go. Based on 288 Iron Golem spawners, 48 Pigmen, 8 Creepers, 40 Dubs of Prop 4, 19 Bedrock, and $15 million worth of miscellaneous items. The total value of this base is $381,400,000. That puts this base at number 1. Congratulations, Aftermath of Factions Green here on the Archon. Your base is worth number 1, and it's because of the sheer amount of spawners that you possess, dude. That is huge. Congratulations. Probably the most spawners almost that I've ever seen in a base. So, awesome job. Thank you to all those who support these videos. Remember to leave a comment down below so that I can feature your base in the next video. Literally, I just read the comments, leave your faction server, what your faction name is, and I will go check out your base, and you could be showcased in the next episode next Saturday. Thanks all for watching. Join the rush by subscribing. I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.